kill myself.
You hear me?
You hear me?
Now we do.
Yes.
Okay.
We can hear you.
There we go. So, welcome back everyone to World of Darkness. Hunter Ties in Blood. Today... oh my god. Today we're here for session 21. The
Dang right.
final act of the Levisier. The final act of Case 2 and its resolution. Today is a very personal session. Today is overcoming yourself. So we need everyone to be in tune with their character today.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Into Glock in my face.
So, we're gonna start off with you, Sai, for the recap.
Got you. All right. So, yesterday, that's right, last session, we started off with the gathering of the family following the sudden outbreak of the demonic war form of Henry. The resolution to that was simple. He was given two choices. One, he would forsake the Vanderlyn name and be reaccepted back into Redgraves. Or two, he would be exiled, and the next time that they saw each other, he would be counted as an enemy of the Redgraves. Naturally, as he remembered that that Marina even stated there was nothing that she could really do, or any form of path that Vanderlyn would take right now that would even work for him in his current botched actualization, he decided, what the heck? And he has to make a definitive point in the stand right now. Somewhere to start, somewhere to go, and something to fight for. So he agreed. Then the group quickly met with Thierry Henry, preparing the last of their preparations, be it from weapons, building layout, and their plans. The plan was geniusly simple. Thierry Henry, the most terrifyingly efficient hunter's assistant, or hunter's helper, gave the idea of, what if we fill all the sprinklers with holy water and cook these bitches? Elegantly simple, dangerously effective. With the battle plan in place, the group was dispersed with their fake identities, infiltrating the Levisier's VIP for the chance of betting on, of auctioning for the items on sale. While there, we met minor resistance, if any, from the staff, something that Grace easily took care of with her seemingly hypnotic eyes of some kind. Led into the VIP by a hypnotized staff member, our ears were quickly assailed by Vincent, our target, who proceeded to try to win us over to curry favor. Long story short, it did not go well, but we'll get to that part. Courtesy of Terakochi. Now, words were exchanged, ideals were given, and we managed to cement our identities somewhat. Enough to avoid suspicion. Through excellent acting from everyone here, and I can safely say that, we trapezed through conversation, gaining bits and pieces of information, and trying our best to fish out a little more than maybe we were supposed to get. In the midst of the feast and the drinks and festivities, our dear Adele was struck with a sudden urge to run across the entire art gallery in heels to see her brother's painting, the Levisier. Once she got there, my bad. Once she got there across there, the entire, what's the actual painting name? My bad. I got the name right on this. Yeah, the Voltus de Mergrum. Mergarium? Whatever. But she only saw the back of it. Its rough outline triggered something in her. A powerful awakening. An onset of magical, seantic power. Replaying scenes of her brother's fate, of those surrounding it, even revealing a familiar face in the horrifying, nightmarish form of the Goliath. Shocked by those visions, she bolted from the room, running into Tony, who, groggy from the drinks and festivities, attempted his best means of calming her down before the auction would start. We all needed to be somewhat believable after all. The auction was simple. Mundane treasures first, filtering out the non-supernaturals and the laymen of the shadowy world we live in. Trinkets. Trash. Nothing compared to the treasures that were brought on display. The first, the Sola del Rey, an archmage's necklace, bought by the deeply enigmatic Henrik von Faust. Next, a key of some sort to Atlantis, bought by the strange and beautiful Julia Sveithart. Then, the remains of some psychopomp, bought by Ulrich Vanderlyn. And one of the more interesting pieces, a living swan maiden. A slave whose very captivity broke the fun reverie of the auction and made us all face a much more grim reality of what was truly at stake here. A life was hanging in the balance. And while we all wished to move, one of us moved with a tad too much energy, revealing his true name to all in attendance and loudly proclaiming his stance as a Redgrave. Recuperating the situation quickly, Eleanor placed in a very nice bid, beating out Vincent, who didn't seem like he would have the audacity to try again after her bid of $74 million. Clearing out $74 million out of Carl's 75. But all's well and good. For the real piece de resistance was the painting itself, what we had waited for all this time. Anticipation. Our eyes drawn to its majesty. 6 beautifully crafted scenes blended together to create a picture of war, salvation, Armageddon, a Megiddo of the modern era, brought to life with paint, blood, and tears. A modern Mona Lisa. The bids would not be done with man's coin or paper. It would be with relics of supernatural power. Specifically, those belonging to saints seem to be the main means. Nails, chalices, even a heart. We didn't have much to bargain with until Hugo Redgrave pulled a move that shocked this family to its core. Terracochi, if you'd please exclaim it as you did that day.
I offer the head of St. John.
Indeed, and just like that, the crowd was filled with anticipation, screams, cheers, celebration, and envy. Our very host was surprised. He seemed stunned. No, he seemed horrified. Scales were brought out to truly weigh the value of such a thing. And at first, it appeared as if, well, the gamble wouldn't go well. The head rose higher and higher on the scales before some deep, piercing pressure forced the scale all the way back down, verifying its value as a relic equal to the head of St. John. Now, we won without a fight. What could they offer that could possibly match up to this? Vincent was nervous, to put it simply, proclaiming that he would trade us whatever we wanted in exchange for the painting, even trying to pressure us. And as tension escalated, Tony slinked out to perform the second part of the plan, taking this chance to start a fire, a commotion, Left and right, he socked down the pathetic guards. Those of mortal bone and skin would not stand up to the might of a Redgrave, much less one that is also imbued. His trusty knuckle dusters leaving carved holes, craters. Adele wasn't even safe. Cornered swiftly by Orlando Crest, who used his dominate power to try and drill into her. He seemed troubled upon learning her real name, pressing about whereabouts of Daniel, though her answers were insufficient. Him not understanding what Redgrave truly was, believing Daniel to be deceased. But I mean, hey, he's already a vampire, so he didn't think he was. But unfortunately for Orlando, Vincent, and the third one in attendance, time of discussion was quickly cut as the sprinklers went off and holy water sprayed down. Conflict was inevitable. While Ulrich, Vanderlyn, and Clementine calmly put one leg over the other, they sat back and watched. Eleanor had left earlier, a few seconds in time, at the behest of Henry to collect her winnings. The fight was on in seconds. Preemptive strikes make the battle. Orlando had no chance. What little cover he had was stripped from him as Carl rended the very space, chairs flying in all directions in a swirl of kinetic force. And just in time for Henry's Globro form to come smashing down claws first, granting second death, swift as night. However, on the more brutal side, Vincent didn't even get a chance to speak. Hugo's trusty right hook smashing him into the wall, leaving such a powerful crater that torpor was immediate, inevitable, and quick as a flash. And the third vampire, well, Hugo took his time with her. His sanity depleted. He took great painstaking effort in making sure her last moments were absolutely miserable. When that was all cleared up, Ulrich and Clementine congratulated us. Words were exchanged, offers were given. We even received a business card. He presented himself as a unique ally, a member of the Vanderlyn family that operated outside of them, one that was much less caught in their ways. Testing their luck a tad, the group began to press for information. He gave what he felt was fine. On his way out, however, Henry asked about an interesting thing he had read. Ballerina. Oh, that did not go over well. Ulrich's tone, Ulrich's eyes, all was piercing and predatory. A superior hunter. Still, Henry played it cool and only gave up a small bit of the information he had learned, but 2 pieces, only granting subject 1 and Ballerina as what he knew. And he learned that if she took an interest in him, as she listened and watched through all of Vanderlyn, he would perhaps be summoned to meet her in person. Though, as with all things, they both bid us adieu with a slight hurry to their walk, as they told us that the real show was about to begin. And just like that, Vincent's body flew forward, over, and under, falling down to the first floor from the high balcony of the VIP lounge. Henry, ever the curious one, peeked over the edge to peer down and see. And there he was, the one and only boogeyman, captain of the motley crew, lover of jazz, enthusiast, great spirit. Has a heck of a voice too, don't you know? The real show's only beginning, so let's get right to it. How was that?
Whoa, well done. Well done. So, with that excellent summary out of the way, we have
Thanks,
we have a little interlude. Tony,
It's time. Is he there?
Hello?
We're gonna start with you.
Alright.
So, this is right after your encounter with the mysterious Heinrich von Faust. What do you make of his warning to you?
Repeat his warning, please.
He said, you shouldn't give out your true name so easily. Someone might use it against you. Far better is it to use an alias instead. And then he also said, because you were being, you were basically telling him, like, I'm sure we'll meet again and all this other stuff. He responded by saying, oh, I'll see you soon. Very soon. And then he left. After that, you could get up.
Yeah. Tony's getting up, gonna dust off his fancy clothing. Ah, man. Yeah. I guess that was a pretty idiotic move. It's just a sentence dude took me down.
Oh, yeah, he also said to pick your enemies wisely.
Oh, yeah. Well, unless I could change my true name in some way, shape, or form. That guy's my best friend. Alright. Where the hell's the family at?
So, actually, you see Eleanor coming out of a room. Eleanor,
Yes.
you were on the opposite hall and you're walking back now. You have just finished the transaction with the host. The painting is now technically yours,
Okay.
but you have to go get it. It's still in the main hall.
All right. Do I see Tony?
Yeah.
Wow, it's good seeing you. By the way, the transactions have already been done, so we should be good once everyone else is situated. Do you know what's going on inside?
No, not particularly. I've been kind of stuck out here.
What?
I'll spare you the details for later.
Ah. I
It's
won't
probably
put it past
best you guys hurry, since the building is on fire.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Well,
see, if you remember, Grace had told the valet guy to turn on all the stoves, and that set a good portion of the building on fire.
all right. Well, seeing as the whole place is on fire, we should probably make sure everyone else gets out and also maybe get that painting. I'm in the clear to go and retrieve it, so are you coming with?
Of course, let's go, Eleanor. Anywhere sure as hell beats here.
Fair enough. Well, won't argue on that one. Oh.
So, how are you guys doing on this fine evening? Don't mind the wait. We're waiting for two others to catch up. Did you enjoy your auction?
Actually, yeah. It was kind of freeing, you know? A bit too exciting. Though, let's be honest. It's gonna pale in comparison to whatever you pull off. Whenever you show up, it's gonna be a massive show.
A show, maybe. But the show is not for you, my friend. You're just an actor on the stage.
I have a lot of eyes watching me.
Oh, you have no idea.
Look at you. You look like you actually cleaned up a bit for today.
No, it's the opposite. You see, today has to be the final Crescendo. My form is starting to break. There's a certain antsy individual who's interested in meeting you all, and he's been hounding me non-stop. Well, that's a surprise for later.
I'm excited.
Well, guys, you enter the hall.
All right, we're entering.
Yeah.
All right. Did we get everything else like resolved, or are we just running here right away?
The painting
Well,
is in here, buddy.
the painting is flammable.
It's right
so,
Okay, then we're getting the painting.
yeah, no sh-
All right, we're here.
Oh,
What's going on
Look
here?
who's back.
Oh my god. This guy.
Oh,
You guys missed all the action.
Seriously. And look, Tony, I controlled myself, see? And I'm gonna point over to the ash pile.
this is definitely not going to have any repercussions. So well.
Ha! It must feel terrible to be so late. You missed all the action.
Again, might I ask?
Had no
Or might I
choice.
say?
You guys talked over each other. I didn't hear what you said.
I'm waiting for Ezzy.
Oh. Oh, no. What did I say? I said, even if I came sprinting here, I'm sure I would have missed everything. Anyways, seemed like this got done a little too fast. Alright, Mr. Boogie. You ready to get on another acting show?
Oh, is this the round 2? Get another good dance? Hopefully.
Good dance. If I remember, you all didn't do quite so well in the last dance.
Well, we've done some practice. I hope.
Practice? I think you've been practicing something else there, little girl.
Oh, that's just harsh.
He's not a fan of your foxtrot. It is kind of bad, though.
And you? You're all grown up now. Well, sort of.
Yeah, it's really strange. Like, suddenly going from a toddler to a teen, and now I feel like none of my clothes fit right. Maybe you'll help me find the rhythm again, okay?
Very well then. So be it. All the actors are here now, and I can finally begin the final performance. Everybody roll me courage dice.
Oh,
Can we, roll,
boy.
can we all roll it together?
No, these are distinctly separate.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta do a 2d10. Alright.
Where's
Wait,
my
what's
sheet?
courage again? Is it the willpower that you don't have?
Yeah.
Permanent, yeah.
Okay.
It's the empty spots in your willpower.
Alright, well. We're gonna see.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on.
So I did. 8 and 4.
Come on, Henry, you can do this. Come on, Henry, don't fuck up. You're doing so well.
Henry,
Oh
did
my
not
God.
fuck up.
Four
He did not.
successes.
I'm cooked, aren't I?
Yes, you are cooked.
Holy
Oh my god.
shit.
Yeah, unexpected.
And let's see. As is. Oh. Do the ones count?
If the ones don't count, then I'm not cooked.
Yeah, the ones don't count.
Sorry
It's
to
true.
disappoint you, my friends. Today, unfortunately,
Ones
I've
count.
not come to play jazz. Fun though it may be.
Oh. That's a bit. Of a letdown.
He claps his hand, and the entire world goes dark.
I got 4 successes. I'm so happy.
Hold on, let me add something to this.
Hello?
Well,
Hello. Roll your courage die, bitch.
Boy, I
5d10.
Well,
Come
I-
on. Come on. Come on.
well damn! Don't rush me. I'm going at it.
you better go. You better
Goddamn.
go at it. You better go at it because the whole world just went dark.
I fixed it. Hold on. There we go. Now it's dark.
Goddamn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll your courage.
Roll 5d10. Remember that's your courage dice.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, Del. Come on, Del. You ain't. Come on. Come on.
Type
Come
in the
on.
right.
You just awakened as a mage. Don't fumble now. Okay, good.
Yes, Adele. Yes, there she is. Awesome. Yeah. That means no more crying.
Ain't no way we got CRT cosplay. Ain't no way that's our quote.
You're tough now, Adele. Don't you fucking cry. I swear to fuck.
What am I crying for?
I was like, don't you cry.
You're a
I
speedrunner.
ain't crying for shit.
You got 3 successes. I got 4. We're the best people here.
Fucking hell,
Okay,
bro.
okay, okay. Now go quiet.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna line this up just a little bit. Poor Orlando. Bro doesn't exist anymore.
Zowie.
Hold on, we're waiting on Terracoach, yeah?
Okay.
Pooch man.
Yeah, let me take off the sound so we don't hear anyone leave and join.
Yeah, and also pause for a second.
I'm
Sure.
back. My bad. Go.
Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight. Don't blame it on good times. Blame it on the boogie. All along, you never even knew. I am the boogie.
Oh my. Are all of you ready?
Yeah,
Yes, as
that
ready as
definitely
we'll
got
ever
me in the
be.
mood in more ways than one. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, I guess.
Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight.
Usually doesn't play stuff from YouTube. I'm actually surprised. So, we're going to have Hugo go first, yes?
Yes. Sapphire.
All of you have fallen into darkness. You're in a strange, oddly familiar but alien space. Everything feels terrible. It's impossible to be happy here. Whatever acceptance or jovialness you may have in your spirit, it's sucked out. Hugo,
Sure.
what do you want to see?
I want to see my friends. I want to see my family.
No, you don't. Because in the grand scheme of things, Hugo, those people don't matter to you. It's never been about them. It's been about you.
It's always been about them. They changed me. Maybe in the past, it was all me, Hugo. But now, I have a place with them. I belong with them. I can't live without them.
You lie. It was never about them. Not in the abstract, it wasn't. You were just a sad and lonely child, and they had the misfortune of speaking to you. And you latched on like a parasite. It wasn't mutual what you're feeling. You know it too, for I speak only what you know. They themselves thought you a friend, but to you, they were salvation. You found no love and comfort at home, so you sought it elsewhere. They were just the only fools who were willing to accept you. And look what fate you bestowed upon them. Desecration. You've blocked out those memories. But we both know it. You're the one who killed them.
I know. I know. It's always been my fault, right? Me, Hugo. I was the cause of their demise. I violated them. I let them down. They gave me a place. They accepted me for who I was. And I stripped them away of their happiness, of a chance at life. Even when I spend so many hours studying, even when I desecrated all those animals, it wasn't enough to save them. Because of me, they're suffering. What should I do now? Just end it? Run away like a coward?
No, no, dear Hugo. We're not cowards, are we? No, no. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It was their choice to accept our friendship. It was their choice to listen to our words. It was their choice to allow a snake into their home. How can we be blamed for that? We're just following the course that the Creator has set for us. Say, are you familiar with the tale of the snake and the farmer?
Can't seem to recall that story.
Ah, yes, yes. Let me remind you. We know it. It was dear old Mommy who read it to us when we were much, much more naive. There was a cold and desolate winter, and the poor old snake could not survive the harsh weather. And so, a dear old farmer came, and he offered to warm the snake in his home. He nourished it, gave it purpose, showed it affection. But a snake is but a mere animal, Hugo. It knows only its instincts. And then it bit the farmer. A natural instinctive response. And the poor old farmer died. Do we blame the snake for its cruelty, its harshness, for its very creation? Or do we blame the farmer for being too kind, too naive? You know the answer, dear Hugo. You can't change who you are. Once you accept who you are, life becomes so much simpler. And we know what we are. Don't we, Hugo? Look, this room is filled with our work. Why don't you take a look? I'm sure you'll be surprised.
I am the snake. Hugo stops looking at the ground and starts to observe the area around him. This is all my doing. It is all because of me. Because of my greed. Because of my delusion. But I seriously think that I was the exception, that I changed the fate of this world. Uh, Maybe I was late, but even more so, I am a fool.
Don't be so harsh on yourself, Hugo. We can't be blamed for our foolishness, because we did not know any better. No, the ones at fault are the people who fail to guide us. We aren't the ones who asked to be born a snake. But it comes as natural as breathing. Look there. On the wall, you see a web, and trapped inside is a butterfly. The spider comes out from the other side and grasps hold of the butterfly. Do you think that sight is cruel, Hugo?
I think it's only natural. I think it's the cycle of life.
That's it exactly. I knew you'd think the same. We're oh so similar, you and I. Yes, it is the same. It is natural. One thing exists to feed another, and then that thing becomes food for another, and so on and so forth. So, Hugo, we cannot be blamed for our nature, for who we are. We can't change anyway, so we might as well accept what we are. Look! He opens one of the boxes and shows you a familiar head. It's the very, very first body you ever kept. The body of your friend. He's dead now. His body is but an empty vessel. If his body can provide us some peace of mind, then it's okay. It's okay to keep him with us. Everything here. We shouldn't be ashamed. We shouldn't cower. They're dead anyway, and we aren't the ones who killed them. It was their own folly. The natural order, Hugo. We're just scavengers who have collected them and seek comfort through them. Wouldn't you agree?
Hugo starts laughing to himself. You're right. It isn't my fault. It's all of them. They made me do it. They... They accepted me. So it's only natural that I react the way I react. That I act the way that I act.
Hugo, do you remember? We were very, very young, at 6 years of age, and we went outside to play. And then there was the neighbor's dog, Jack. We enjoyed playing with Jack. And then there was a car who ran him over. That was the day we first learned that things could die, things could end. We were never naive, Hugo. We knew that this world was cruel. In order to live, one must kill and devour another. An endless cycle of torment. Isn't it obvious that in such a world, we would become twisted? So how can we be wrong? No, it's this world that is wrong. It is the people who fill our heads with noble ideals to be better, to be moral. But what possible good can it do to be noble? Aunt Rachel was noble, and look how she died. Her fate was still the same. Uncle John, in his own way, was noble, but he died a dog's death. Where was he to protect our family? Where was he when we needed him most? What's the use of all that power if he can't use it when we need him? Do you see, Hugo? This world is cruel. So it is only natural that in a world of cruelty, we are cruel too. It's them, our friends, who have put these ideas into our head. They're hypocrites. They live in a world of cruelty and then demand us to be noble and just. Not caring for how things are slaughtered, they draw lines in the sand, Hugo. They say, I wasn't the one who butchered them, someone else did it. I'm just taking part in it. But we know, don't we? Guilt by association is still guilt. So why should we give in? Why should we accept that we're wrong? It's them. They're wrong.
They're all fools. Weaklings. Talking nonsense about ideals, about being noble. Look where it ended up. Dead and buried. Nothing more than a useless corpse. Who did they protect? Who did they save? Us? They kept us alive. But did they truly save us? No. They condemned us to a life of hell.
Yes, that's it, Hugo. You're right. They did condemn us. They have doomed us. They knew what would happen. They knew what they were doing. And yet, they brought us into this world of cruelty. Hugo, they don't understand you. But we both know the truth, don't we? That it doesn't matter how good you are. Serafina was good. She was kind. And how has the world repaid her? It has taken her away. Doing good. Changing? What nonsense. The only thing we should strive for is power. Why are the Vanderlands so powerful? They're the most evil. And yet they dominate. Why? What makes them so different from us? We know the answer, Hugo. It is because they have power. They give in to their nature, and they're not ashamed. They don't hide behind justice. And they don't keep secrets from each other. Hugo, you know it too, right? The Vanderlands said what they want. They want power. They want purpose. They want to reach the divine. They understand that the world is cruel, and so they paint it in cruelty, so that they will be closer to godhood. And is that such a bad thing? They get whatever they want, but we don't. They're honest about their purpose. What about the Redgraves, Hugo? What is their purpose? Why are we fighting? Why are we subjecting ourselves to this hell? Why? No one ever answers our questions. They always keep us in the dark. Are we just puppets? Are we born to be tools? Nay, Hugo. We were born into cruelty. So we should give in. The strings and machinations of another have nothing to do with us. It is okay to be selfish, because in a world of cruelty, selfishness is where one draws strength.
Absolutely right. Through these traditions, through this duty, as head of the family, I don't care anymore. I'm missing power. All my problems will be solved if I just have power. If I become a god, it doesn't matter who stands in my way. Neither the Vanderlins, nor the Red Graves. I'll ascend them all. I'll become stronger than all of them. Yes, yes, that is my purpose. How could I have been so blind? All this time, I've been a fool, just like the rest of them. It feels so good to finally let go. To finally accept my purpose, who I am, what I want.
I'm glad to hear it, Hugo. There are no lines in the sand. There are no limits. Think of it. Everything. Rules everywhere. Red Grave rules. Rules to keep the supernatural secret. Rules that the Vanderlyn follow. Even they, with all their powers, still follow rules. But if we become gods, if we gain power, the rules don't matter to us. Life, death, chicken, egg, it doesn't matter. We will kill who we want to kill, and we will let live who we want to live. That is how we should live.
Yes, I will decide who's born an egg and who's born a wolf. I will decide the fate of every single living being on this godforsaken planet. If there truly existed a god, how could he make such an unfair world? Well, no more. I will take his empty throne and sit on the place where he should be sitting. I will create the balance of this world, a just and fair planet. No more suffering, no more anguish. I will decide everything.
Yes. You're right. You're so right. And I can help you, Hugo. You know. He reaches out and takes off the bag over his head. Hugo, do you see who I am?
Yes, I see it clearly now. You are me.
In the shadows, right outside the light, dressed in the suit, Hugo stands, but he looks different, more composed, with purpose. You understand now? This is what all of it's been for. I can help you, Hugo. He stretches forth his clawed hand right outside the light. Take my hand, Hugo, and we will begin our journey to change this world. After all, we are the scale that breaks the world.
Hugo slowly steps forward into the light, peering into the room. Outside the line. Slowly reach out my hand with the intention of of taking this offer. But I hesitate. Room becomes silent. Is this my memories start flashing into my head? I start remembering my past. Back then, I was just like this. I was alone. I was cold. I was hopeless, powerless. I was content with this life, not associating with anyone, not being bound to anyone, not having any attention. At school, I always sat at the back of the class, looking down on my books, reading, writing. Day in and day out, that has been Yugo's life. But at a certain point, sitting at an empty table, I remember faces. Who are these people? As days go by, the world started to get some color. These faceless beings started to take shape. Yes, I remember. I remember all of you. You accepted me. You cared for me. My frozen heart. It was all of you who taught them out. Who taught it out. But I failed. I failed to keep you guys safe. And then the world started to turn dark again. Alone. I was alone again. What cruel god decided this fate for me? Why? Why was I the one who had to suffer? I'm so lonely. Days, nights of emptiness. But just recently, I found my place again. Yes. You. Carl. Tony. Nell. Leonore. Henry. Adele. And even Thierry. You put your trust in me. You gave me a chance to redeem myself. A chance to protect you guys and keep you safe. I can't change the past, but I can love and cherish what I have left. Yes, I will resist this fate. I will overturn this world with my own power. Not alone, not as an empty vessel that stands before me. Those cold eyes. You may be a god, or powerful like a god, but those eyes, they are empty. You don't have an ounce of love in you, do you? Hugo takes his hand back. No, I will not become this future. I will not become empty. I will choose my own path. I will challenge fate on my own accord. I will tip the world in my favor because I am the scale that breaks the world. I am the head of the family, 10th generation. I will guide, I will protect, and I will serve. I will become the embodiment of hope in these dark nights, these long, stretching days of cold. I will be the light that shines.
You liar! You're deluding yourself. How many times must you learn the same lesson again? It wasn't just them, your friends, but your family too. Mother, father, aunt, uncle, they're all dead. You lost your cousin too, and you're likely to lose another. She's already doomed in London. And soon, the very little family you have left will all die. They won't die because of themselves. They will die because of you, because you're not strong enough. You're deluding yourself. You want to hope. You want to believe. But you've learned your lesson. You think you can protect yourself. You think you can protect the family. But you've already failed your vow. You said you would help the Adelard family. And where are they now? Almost all of them are dead. That poor girl's soul has been sold away. And her sister is becoming a beast that you created. What can you protect without power? Answer me this, Hugo Redgrave. If you do accept your title as family head, if you do walk the path that you aim to walk on, you will not break the world, you will be broken by it in turn. No one who believes in the rules will conquer them. And you don't understand a thing. The only universal law is the law of power. My eyes are empty because you have failed. Not because they cannot love, but because my love is for all.
No, I refuse. I will override the rules of this world. I, Hugo Redgrave, stand as head of the family. I will make the decision on my own to change everyone's faith, even if I become you. It doesn't matter. I accept. I accept the pain I will receive. I accept my punishment. I accept my mistakes, my failures. Doesn't matter how many times I fall. Doesn't matter how many times I break down and I lose myself. I will always stand up. Because even if everyone hates me, even if everyone turns their back on me, I will love them and I will live for them.
He looks at you with a deadpan gaze. Then how are you any different from me? Everything you've just spouted on about is what I am. I told you, didn't I? I'm you. This is you. But you're not willing to accept me because you're defiant until the end.
Gingo walks towards the boogeyman and wraps his arms around him. You are me, and I am you. So what does it matter if I take you up on your offer or not? Well, it'll still end up the same. But
He laughs. You already have accepted my offer. Don't worry, Hugo. We'll see each other again. The light in the room flickers, and it is gone. You've stepped into the shadows and accepted what you are. Trial end.
Do we need a pause?
Yeah, pause the session.
Carl,
Yes?
you're sitting at your desk. There's quite a bit of paperwork. Apparently, something's gone wrong with some security system. You've been working as a freelancer for a while now, after you got fired, of course. And, things have been getting hectic, but you're thinking of making a path for yourself. A startup. A private security CM operator, of course. You're thinking of using your talents for technology? It's the early days, after all. It seems the people who believed that the internet was a fad were sorely mistaken. The internet has taken the world by storm. And now that we have modern computers, almost everything's being done on computers. And as new and more complicated websites are being created, there is higher need for protection, security protocols against information being stolen. You'll never be out of a job. There's plenty of work to do. Your coworker enters your little office space here. They were a friend you made at your previous place of employment. They trusted in your abilities and came along to work for your startup. They've been a valuable help. Morning, Carl. I worked overtime yesterday. Here, there's these papers now. Here, Microsoft Edge. It's gonna take the world by storm, I tell you.
Good morning. I can't begin to thank you putting overtime yesterday. I know it must have been hard on you and your family. I appreciate you spending time to work for me in my startup. Tell me a bit more about this Microsoft Edge you have.
Oh, nah, Microsoft is, coming out with new tools to use. Soon we won't actually have to draw art anymore. We'll be able to do so in a canvas. Literally draw with the computer. Even more complicated drawings than we can already do.
Drawing
Processing power is reaching a new climax.
on the computer, you say?
Oh, yes, digital art is reaching the next stage. Full environments, hell, we can create resolution so good that it will put a painting to shame.
You don't say. I think we need to check it out. This could be
This could be big. I know. I'm willing to bank on its success too, which is why I actually told them we're going to do the job for them. Microsoft is looking for CM specialists. We're CM specialists. We can do this. And hey, we might be getting below market value, but think about it. Connections with a big corporation like that? Think of the possibilities. We're getting into the big leagues, Carl.
You're right. We are. But I can't help but be hesitant. What if it is enough? What if we don't make it? What if it dies off and our jobs become useless? This is a pretty
Hey,
big
man.
gamble.
I don't know what's got you so negative. You only live once, You gotta take the chance. Better than nothing. I mean, most startups end up failing after just a year. I don't know about you, Carl, but I kinda need this job. And, hey, since I'm your partner, if we make it big, I can take care of my family. You know?
You're right. I guess you do have a point. Let's do this. I don't mind trying this out. And if you do say, as you say, if we do make it big, we'll be set for life. And you can be happy with your family.
Hey, speaking of which, this might sound a little weird, but, you thinking about getting married?
Me? Married? No. Not anytime soon.
Come on, man, think it over. Starting a family may sound weird, right? I thought so too. I mean, come on, Carl, you found me in the club. I used to be a wild party boy.
I just don't
But
feel
I've
like I'm
changed.
ready.
No. That's where they catch you, Carl, buddy. Nobody feels that they're ready. I mean, come on. You really think I was ready for my relationship? Hell no. I thought it was gonna be a fling at first. I mean, she's a pretty fine lady. I thought, hey, might as well shoot my shot, And, I started liking her, Carl. And that changes you, When you start thinking differently, you start changing your priorities in life. I wasn't ready for a relationship, but when I was there, I learned to value the moments. Those moments, those defining moments in life that kind of make you who you are, you know?
Hmm.
I have a fear, man, of fear of missing out. I thought to myself in that moment, damn, is this what I've been missing out on? That I could feel this happy, this complete? changed my whole worldview, man. I could have made easy money, and just busted my salary at the club every weekend. I was fine living like that. But when I felt that, that first spark, I saw a whole new world. So much that I've missed out on. So much. And I wanted to be a part of it. And I made a promise to myself. I said, I was never gonna miss out again. I didn't want to. There are too many beautiful things. Even if they aren't all beautiful. But seeing them changes you. It becomes a part of you. And I don't mean to be morbid here, Carl, but we're all gonna die one day. And my biggest fear is that when I die, I'll have nothing to tell. My story will just be a footnote. It'll just be, he spent his years clubbing, didn't do anything, died at the age of 40 from some wasting disease, or hell, maybe even became a crack addict or something. Nah. I want to see that even if it's only for a short while, I got to see beautiful things in the world. What do you think, Carl?
I don't. You make good points, but I need some time to think it over. But as I say that, there's a line from my coworker's words that really resonate with me. I don't want to miss out, he said. I think back to that vow I made on that bridge. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll give it a try. But not now. Let's wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry for pushing it on you, buddy. It's just that, the wife, she has a sister that's not been doing so well. She's a pretty little thing, too. I just thought, two lonely souls get together, make a future, Wanted to be matchmaker. I guess I was overstepping my bounds, Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. We all get thoughts like this. Even I got thoughts like this.
Yeah,
But
yeah. We have so much to find in our career anyway. We gotta make this startup successful. Months go by, Carl. Every day, you're hustling. You wake up, make breakfast for yourself, get back to work. And your friend is always there, checking in, never late. He's there with you, in that office. Getting deal after deal. And you guys are slowly amassing a lot of money. Bigger expansion, bigger room. The office is bigger now. Way bigger. There are more employees. You're a boss now. And your right-hand man is the friend that was with you all along. Well, how's it feel, Carl, buddy? You're a big man now.
It's surreal. I never thought this day would come. I never in a million years. Ever since we worked at that job, I was in boarding school at the time. It's like one of those dreams you have as a child. Something so out of your perception. You're like, I want to do this. It's like flying in a dream. You never think it can happen in real life. That's what this company was for me. And now that it's here, I have to thank you, man. This couldn't have happened without you. From the bottom of my heart, I truly mean it. Thanks for being with me.
Well, that, Carl, buddy. Don't get all sappy on me. Besides, I get a pretty good salary. If you ask me, you're doing me a favor.
How's the wife?
Oh, she's doing pretty well. You know, actually, it's kind of funny. I wanted to tell you, actually. She's pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad, man.
Congratulations. I know this is a bit of a burden. Not really a burden, but responsibilities, if you know what I mean.
You're telling me. I mean, I look back, man. Me. I mean, me. A dad? Oh, man, the times really do fly by. I gotta say, feels different, man. Feels different. I started dreaming about it, you know? About seeing my child, you know, holding them in my hands. That moment will make it real. Speaking of which, she's going to give birth soon. I wanted to take some time off to go see her, you know. I want to miss that moment for the world.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Take as much time off as you need. You deserve it.
Thanks, Carl. You're the best, bosso. You know, as you look down at your papers, the newspapers, it's become your daily habit. In the last few months, you've actually seen a few cases that stick out. New Orleans is a pretty terrible place. People die all the time. There was an incident. The detonation charges at a warehouse weren't set right, and the entire construction crew who were working on it died in an accident. Terrible tragedy, to be sure. And you know, there are other cases like that too. There was some
I can't.
psycho killer. They had a psychotic break. Police caught some woman eating somebody's organs. They even had a whole court trial about it. It reached the national news. They said she was mentally unwell. And since then, they've sent her to an asylum. Kinda crazy, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's. You never think it can happen to you until it does. Sometimes I wonder, what if it was me instead of them? I somehow died in a freak accident.
What are the chances of that, Carl? These people have nothing to do with you. Besides, you're too busy to go off and die in some freak accident. Speaking of freak accidents, there was a man who shot himself in the head with a shotgun. He'd been a heavy drinker for months now. Apparently, he seemed to have been grieving, couldn't handle the loss, and decided to take his own life. But then again, these things have nothing to do with you. Right?
Yeah, you're right. No need for needless worrying. Being in despair won't help me. However,
Bad stuff happens all the time. I mean, every second, right, Carl? Some child dying in Africa, somebody getting kidnapped, someone dying in the hospital from old age. Bad stuff happens all the time. If we all just thought about the bad stuff, then life'd be pretty terrible. Right? Life continues.
I envy your optimism. I wish I could be like you. That's a good mindset to have.
It's not optimism, man. It's being realistic. Think about it. People die all the time if you really think about it. But the world keeps going forward. And you don't notice that people die all the time because they're simply not part of your world. Right? You only see things that are directly connected to you. I mean, it's obviously tragic. I mean, if we could help those people, we would. But you don't even know they exist. So it doesn't really matter. Right?
You're right.
What you don't know can't hurt you. That's my motto in life.
It's a
There's
good
a
motto to have.
thumping noise outside for a moment. Well, that was a bit weird. Hold on, Carl. I'll go check it out. Your friend steps out of your office for a moment. In about a minute's time, he comes back. Well, damn.
What happened out there?
It was nothing. Somebody fucked up on the printing. And, well, the machine broke and ink's everywhere. I told him to clean them up. It should be fine.
All right. Anyways,
Time goes by again. A few years this time. You've become a wealthy man. A very wealthy man. Your friend ended up quitting the company after some point. He had made enough money and was now working a more minor end job. He told you that he wanted to spend more time with his family. And the crazy work hours and the stress and the pressure kind of kept him away from his family. He said that it was sad for him. He would leave work before his children were awake. And then when he came home from work, his children were asleep. He felt like he wasn't a part of their lives. So he ended up quitting on good terms with you. You, of course, thanked him and sent him on his way. You haven't seen him in a while. You're still in your office, working, trying to achieve something in life, living your own life. Suddenly, there's a knock on your door.
Come in.
Whoa, this place hasn't changed. Hey, Carl, buddy, how you been?
Is that you? Old friend?
Who else would it be? Come on now, give me a hug, give me a hug.
I haven't seen you in so long.
You're
I
telling
give him a
me.
hug.
It felt like just yesterday I quit here, man. Time's been going by so fast. And I've been enjoying every minute of it. Man, he looks around. This place hasn't changed a bit. You're still that guy, Carl. Hey, I heard you're in the top 100 wealthiest in the US. Hey, man, congratulations. Really? You're one of the big shots now.
Thank you. But that doesn't really matter much, I suppose. There's still that feeling of emptiness. Something isn't adding up. You know, man? I strive further and further towards the goal I think I had. And I seem to be getting farther away from it.
Nah, man. You're looking at it wrong. You know, you set a goal to reach the mountaintop, right? And then you climb your way up. It's a struggle, it's a passion. And then when you reach the top, what do you do then? You got to your goal. What then? Most people, when they stand at the top, they realize, whoa, there's an even taller mountain ahead. And they say, that's where I want to go next. And they keep working at it, keep grinding at it, and then they reach the top of that mountain. But then the same thing happens. You reach the top of the mountain, now what? They look far into the distance, and they see, whoa, that skyscraper's crazy tall. It's even bigger than this mountain I'm standing on. And then that becomes their next goal. You're starting to see, Carl? That's what life is all about. You set a goal for yourself, you achieve it at some point. But where does it end? What do you do then? Is it about the goal? I don't know, man. When I stepped off the mountain that I was climbing with you, I went back down, and then I enjoyed myself. I admit it, I can't climb as high as you, man. You're built different. You're so much better. Well, no need to make the mood so dour. Say, how have you been? You got married yet?
Married. Yeah, married. About that. Not yet, man. Haven't gotten the time
Don't
for
sweat it. Becoming 100 on the list of billionaires, man. Hey, you don't have time for a wife. It doesn't matter. I understand. It's about the grind. Right?
I would. If it was me in the past, I would agree with you. But now, I don't know anymore. Is it worth it to keep climbing, going up and up and up, just for something that may not exist? It's...
Hey man, don't be so dour. It doesn't matter if it exists or not. You reached the top, didn't you? And there's always higher to go.
maybe... Maybe... I don't know, man. Maybe it's my time. My time to go down. I've amassed a fortune that quite hardly many people can ever get.
I mean, yeah, but it takes hard work to maintain. You know, the problem with climbing too high, Carl buddy, is that the higher you go, the harder it is to climb down. So you might as well keep going up, man. Things look pretty scary from that massive drop. Besides, doesn't it strum your pride a little bit? I mean, top 100. I mean, you can go higher, Carl. I know you got it in you.
I could. I could go up, keep slaving myself, walking up a mountain that never ends.
No. You don't have to slave yourself. You're a billionaire. Start investment. Hey, I hear the real estate industry pretty good at this time. You know, I've been working in finance, so I've seen the investments. A lot of big corporations are investing in real estate now. And hey, you get to build something, right? Remember that analogy I gave you? If you can't climb the mountain, build up, man. Build that skyscraper.
Hmm.
My kids are going to school anyway. I got some free time. Hey, you need some help? It'll be like the old times again, eh? You and me. What do you say, Carl? Hello, Carl. You dreaming? What you thinking about?
He deafened.
Pause for a moment. Hey, like I said, man. It'll be like the old times, you and me, working together. We'll get you on the top 10 on that leaderboard, yeah? What do you say, Carl?
I've come to a decision. As much as I'd love working with you, like old times, I'm gonna have to say no. I think I'm done with this whole thing. I think it's time for me to go down. There's no point. There's no point in going up. What will I do after I hit first? Richest man in the US. What will I do next? It's...
Hey, you're not looking at it right, Carl. It's not about the money, man. Think about it. Most people go through their lives, and what do they achieve? Most people you don't even hear about. But you, people say, that's a successful guy. They take inspiration from you. You know, I told my kids about you, and they're like, and they say to me every time, I want to be just like your friend, Daddy. You know? And that, you know, that does something to me. I feel inspired. I feel honored. My kids are looking up to you, a success story. I mean, you came from nothing, and then you built your way up. How is that not impressive, Carl? You know, I think it's because I think it's because you've been changed by the hard times. And I know the business world isn't exactly friendly. That's why I said I'll help you. So come on, you might as well try. It's not like you got anything else to do.
No, no. I think I've thoroughly thought it over. It's just that every day I look at my employees walking in the building. They'll tell me. They'll say, "Hi, boss." They welcome me. They talk to me about their families, how well it's going for them. And here I am. I think I think it's high time I enjoy my own life. Wealth isn't an issue to me anymore. I can do anything. I can buy anything in this world, and I wouldn't have to worry about finances. I just like to relax. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. You're a family guy. You have a wife. You know what it means to give up your dreams, to have a family, to settle down. Not everything is about getting to the top. Sometimes the small things matter too.
All right, man. You do you. Well, I guess that's my cue to leave. It was nice catching up with you, buddy.
It sure was. Invite me to the house over sometime. I love to get acquainted with your family. Hey, maybe I'll give your kids some tips.
I'd love to see it, man. So, what do you do now?
It's been a couple years. I reminisce lightly about my past, about my old job, the start of this company. And then now here I am, sitting at the top. But there's still something empty, still missing. No matter what I do, it's like a void that doesn't seem to fill up. I think it's time to resign. I'm done with this.
Then leave.
I get up from my chair. And I start walking out of my office.
As you open the door, you're met with a strange sight.
I look around, confused.
You see your friend. He's dressed in all black with an umbrella as it rains. He was a good man, wasn't he? It's a shame I never got to introduce you to him. He passed away so suddenly. I guess the stress from being such a successful man kind of gets to you after a while. I should have been there for him. I'm sorry, old friend. Well, what were you expecting? Dear old Carl. Always missing out on the scenery of life. You have no one and nothing to share with. You lived as you have died, seeing only what is right in front of you. Never daring to step, never getting to be a part of something. Here lies dear old Carl, the man who walked a path alone. You haven't checked up on your family in a while, have you? No need, though. They're all buried right next to you. You missed every single one. Your decision to change has come too late, Carl. The higher you are, the harder it is when you fall. You have let life pass you by. It is too late now to enjoy the scenery, for the world has changed irrevocably, irreversibly. And you didn't get to see anything. No matter how big your office became, you were still in that one little room. Goodbye, dear old Carl. End trial.
Alright, I'll pause.
Yeah.
Adele, you wake up quite happy. It's a wonderful day today. You're at your old house before you had to move away, when your dad was still working as a welder. His hands were rough and he was often tired, but that's why you liked taking care of him. Made everything feel very nice. As you come out of your room, Alice is standing right in front of your door, and just as you open your room, she attacks you with a fierce hug.
This.
Well, good morning, birthday girl. How do you feel?
All right, but you startled me.
Aw, come on. I was just so excited. Ah, you look so grown up. Let me see those soft little cheeks of yours. She pulls your cheek.
Ow! Hey. She... You know that hurts, you know.
Yeah. I mean, listen. It should be a crime to be this cute. So, let me have some fun.
Very well. How are you, though? Are you doing alright?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be alright? You know, I spent a lot of time preparing, you know. Everybody's coming over to your party today.
Really?
I'm glad, but I feel bad for you working so hard for this. You know I don't mind just the simplest things. Just having you in our family is more than enough for me.
Would you say something so morbid? Of course I'm here. Where would I go? Did those kids at school say something to you again? Oh my god.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's alright, Alice.
Listen, Adele. She looks at you. You're okay. You're fine just the way you are, okay? You're loved, and no one can take that away from you, okay? It doesn't matter what those mean kids say. We all love you.
Adele looks at Alice. Her eyes a bit teared up with what she said. I know. I know that you guys are here, and I know I'm loved. And I'm so happy that you're here. Everyone's here.
Oh, come. Hurry. I have a present for you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Well, go on. Open it.
Oh, okay. Adele went over and tries to open it. Opens it.
Inside, you see a pair of very fancy-looking leather gloves. There's an embroidery on it. It says Adele A.
It's beautiful, Alice. My God.
Yeah. I know how you keep telling me you have sensitive fingers, so I got you these fancy-looking gloves. They were quite the price, too. But don't worry about that. Come
Oh.
on, put them on.
She rushes and puts her new gloves on. Oh,
Well,
she admires
come
them.
on.
It's
How does
beautiful.
it feel? How does it feel?
It feels really comfortable, actually. Yeah. I love them. They're very soft, too.
I hope so. For that price.
Oh, definitely they are soft. I love them. I love them, Alice. Thank you. She rushes over for a hug.
Alice hugs you back. In the distance, you hear a slight cough.
She turns over to see.
It's your dad. His hair is slicked back, and he's wearing a pretty nice looking suit. It looks a little awkward on him since he doesn't usually wear a suit. Seems like he dressed up for you.
You look really nice. The suit looks really good on you.
Feels a little tighter than I remember. Well, come on. Give me a hug.
She immediately rushes over to hug him. She hugs him tightly.
Now that's my precious girl. Ah, you're so pretty. I bet all the boys want to get with you. But stay away from them, okay? You're too young to date.
Obviously. I always will, Papa.
Alice, I thought we agreed that we would do present time together. Could you get ahead of us? You see Alice stick out her tongue. Sorry, Dad. I lied.
It's alright, I really wouldn't mind. Well, I'm just glad to see you. I'm glad to see all of you here.
Okay. Well, come here, come here. Your present's on the table. Oh yeah, I got you a different present.
Really? Do you want me to open it now, or we can just? Do you want to open it later?
No, you know what? No, open it now, open it now.
Okay. She op. Opens them.
Inside, you see a very nice black dress.
Wow. Adele takes a look at the dress, amazed. It's so beautiful. I never seen anything like this before. So pretty.
I know. You said you wanted to look like your mother. Well, she always pulled off a black dress. I'm sure it'll suit you perfectly.
You want me to wear it tonight?
Of course, you gotta show off. You're a pretty lady now.
All right. Give me a moment. I'll go put them on. She she carefully grabbed the dress and rushes up to her room to get changed. I'll be back.
As you rush up the stairs, you almost slip on something. Guess there must be a leakage somewhere. Your dad'll probably fix it. Best to tell him when you see him again.
Oh well. Oh well. I'll tell that later. She ignores it, then rushes to her room. She quickly gets dressed.
As you go down the stairs again, well, you slipped before, so I assume you're more careful this time, right? Not to slip?
As Adele walks down the stairs, she makes sure not to slip. Huh. I wonder where is that coming from? Oh well. She walks it off. Walks back downstairs to see her family.
Whoa! You look stunning.
Thank you. It's so beautiful. It's such a very beautiful dress, Papa.
Alice chimes in. I think I might be jealous.
Yeah. You're beautiful too, Alice.
Apparently not as pretty as you. I see how you are, Dad. Your dad awkwardly laughs. Alice, you know I don't mean it that way. You're both my precious and beautiful, stunning models, right? Yeah, whatever you say, Dad.
Of course, Papa.
Just then, you hear the door open.
She turns
It's
over.
Lucas. He comes in.
Lucas! She runs to him and gives him a hug.
Ooh, whoa there. You're pretty excited.
Well, how
Hey.
couldn't I?
Hey, wait, that dress you're wearing. Don't tell me. Hey!
Papa,
I thought we agreed we were giving presents together. I see. So that's how you guys want to play it. All right, all right.
Papa gave them to me. Oh, and look, she shows off the gloves. Alice got me these.
Oh? How does it feel, I wonder? He takes your
Very-
hand and brings it up to his cheek. Whoa, that does feel pretty good.
It feels very soft and very comfortable. I love it. Well, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so happy to see you, Lucas.
He kisses your hand. Happy birthday. You know I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Thank you. Come, let's go. Let's go see them. Come join us. She gently grabs your hand and leads you to the rest of our family.
Whoa, 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 wait. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got a call from Millard. He said he's not going to be able to make it today. His flight got delayed. He said he'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, I see. It's
I guess he'll
okay.
miss the party.
I hope he comes back home.
He'll
Hopefully
be here. You know
tomorrow.
how he is. Besides, you're pretty far away. I guess that's what happens when you're a genius, right?
Very much. Hope he's doing well, though. Oh, also,
Hey.
I
You
want.
know what that means? It means we get to monopolize you. It's not our fault he's missing out, right?
Uh, right.
I don't know where Pascal is though. I haven't heard from him. I think he said something about going for a walk, but well, you know how that guy gets. Whimsical.
Yeah. I hope he's doing alright, though.
Oh, you know he'll come back. Unless he gets lost or something.
Oh. Oh, stop. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Mhm.
Anyway, wanna see what I got you?
Yeah, of course. Adele sees. What did you got me?
As he bends down to grab the package at his foot, you blink for a second, and you see him lying on the floor, bleeding. And then you blink and it's gone. Well, I got you this. Come on, open it up. I know you'll
Oh.
like it.
Yeah. She leans over and tries to open the presents. Huh.
It's a very wonderful painting. A portrait of you, Adele.
Lucas. It's beautiful. You did this?
Of course I did. Go ahead, touch it. It's waterproof.
Adele leads out her hand and gently touches the painting.
Look, 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 look. If you go to the smile, look, you can change it.
Whoa.
Smile, frown, big smile.
That's amazing. It's a new, it's a amazing way of art, really. It's,
I also
it's
have a little
really,
poem for you. Want to listen?
yeah, yeah, of course.
He gently holds your hand. You were my first home, before the world had a name. In your laughter, I found courage. In your strength, a path to follow. No matter how far we wander, or how much time reshapes us, I am still that boy beside you. Your brother, always.
Adele tears up. Beautiful. I love it. I always cherish it, Lucas. Thank you. She leans over to give Lucas a hug. Tightly. Thank you, brother.
Come now. It's you we're talking about. If you ask me, this might be too little.
It might be, but it's more than anyone could imagine. How much this really is important to me. Even if it's little, I still always hold on to this. And I know how important this really means. Not just to me, but for you too.
Of course.
You know I'll you know I'll cherish anything. She smiles softly.
Suddenly, the ceiling fan stops spinning. Bertrand looks up. Huh? Don't tell me this thing's broken now. Hold on, I'll go get a ladder, I'll fix it.
Oh, you sure you don't want to join the others?
Nah, hold on. We'll have guests later. We can't have a broken ceiling fan. Give me a second, it'll only take a minute.
Okay.
Alice gets a phone call. Hello? Right now? Really? Okay, but I have to be home by nighttime though. It's my sister's birthday. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'll be right there.
Is there
Alice calls
anything
you over.
alright?
Yeah. I just got a call from work. They're asking me to go help them. I told them I'll go help them out until it's time for the party, of course.
Oh, that's alright. It's alright, Alice. Adele went over to give Alice a big hug. Thank you for joining back.
I'm not leaving. I'll be back soon.
Alrighty. It's all good.
Lucas tells you, well, I'm a little tired. I'll go to my room for a bit. There's something I've been working on. I know you'll love it, Adele. It's for you too.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. But make sure to get plenty of rest, though. I don't want you to overwork yourself.
Yeah, yeah. You know me. When inspiration
Oh.
strikes, I just have to put it on a canvas. And seeing you so pretty, well, now I understand why the gods have muses, right?
Of course.
As everybody leaves, there's a figure that steps out from the corner of the room. He sits next to you. Well, 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 Adele. Isn't this lovely?
Adele seems confused, but alerted.
Relax, I'm a method actor. Your dad hired me. I have a performance for your party tonight.
Ah, I see.
But I kind of wanted to get to know you a little bit more, you know? Special birthday, girl.
Of course.
You like your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
And
I
hey,
always.
you know, I was a little jealous seeing how much they cared for you. Must be nice.
Yeah, indeed.
So, if you had a choice, would you want to stay with your family?
Yeah, always.
Of course, that was a silly question. Sorry. I know I can be a I know I can be a bit of a snooze sometimes. What an obvious question, right?
It's alright. It's okay.
Yes. Be sure to cherish them. They seem to really love you.
They do. And I know I always love them too.
But you know, Adele, isn't it a little too hot with your hands in that glove?
Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine. It's really comfy. Really
It's really
comfortable.
comfy, right? Yes, of course. I mean, it was a gift from your sister, and she seems to know you best. It's very comfy. I like it. It suits you.
Thank you. Um, what's your name? If you don't mind me asking.
Me?
Hmm.
Well, I'm a magician of sorts. It's my job to make all your wishes come true. But it seems to me your wishes already come true. You have such a loving family. I mean, what more could you want?
Yeah, indeed. There,
So
you.
then, are you going to stay for the party? I mean, that's a really obvious question, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Obviously, gonna be here.
Alrighty then. I look forward to it. You enjoy yourself very well, okay? I'll make sure it's a stunning performance. I'll have you laughing all night long.
Alright.
Well, I'll be on my way now. Goodbye, Adele.
Bye-bye.
He stands in front of the door. You know, Adele. Sometimes it's good to be cold. Even when it hurts a little. It helps when you can feel what's happening around you. Too bad. But those gloves certainly are very pretty. Trial end. Eleanor, you are in a faraway place. Far from your university library. Far away from your home.
Mhm.
In front of you in the distance, you see your father and a familiar girl. She looks a lot like you,
Hmm.
but her hair is different. She looks different. She looks better than you.
Am I able to walk forward? Get closer?
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna slowly walk forward. Calmly.
That's my girl. You really got that fire in you. Ah, thank God. I thought our family was dying out, but I guess not. Oh boy, what a rush. I haven't felt like that since I was a young man. Honestly, I'm surprised it took you this long. Whew. Well, we've gone through our sets. Ah, don't mention it, Dad. You know, I'm a natural at this. It's how it's supposed to go. Besides, it's not like I have anything else to do. I mean, what am I gonna do? Whittle my thumbs away in some university? Honestly, since we're doing hunter business anyway, might as well learn from the start. You know what? I happen to agree with you. I don't really understand all these red gray rules, man. It's not necessary. This is how you should have been from the start. Oh. Ah, you're here too, El.
Yeah.
Hurry, hurry, come on.
Hmm.
Look what we caught. A pretty nasty vamp, too.
Does this one look familiar at all?
No, no.
Oh, nice hunt.
Ah, you betcha. Wish I could take the credit, but it's your sister here that did all the work. She's a natural, I tell you.
Oh, good work.
Oh, please, dear sister. It was nothing. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely a lie, actually. It was pretty difficult. I thought I was gonna die. But you know, I came out on top.
Well, that's good for you.
I hit him when he wasn't even expecting it. That guy was a nasty piece of work, too. I heard he's been kidnapping children and sacrificing them in some ritual or whatnot.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
pretty gruesome stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say. Ugh.
Anyway, I know we called you here on a pretty short notice, but how have your
Mhm.
studies been going?
So far, pretty good, actually. I've made a lot of progress with the field of physics. I think I'm might be able to get something going with the deans over there, and might even try to go and get a job at LumCon.
LumCon, huh?
It's that
Are those the...
Louisiana. How do I say it? It's the, one second, let me jog my memory on that one. It's that
there's
place
no need
like
for all that.
for
I
the
probably
Board of
wouldn't get in
Regents.
anyway. I mean, all
Probably.
that fancy schmancy talk. I mean, sorry, I really can't follow along. Man, how do you do it? All those professors nagging, essays. I hated my time in school.
I can't exactly agree with you on that. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. Seeing how everything connects and how people, define the world as it is. Science, math. Although I'm not a big fan of the Pythagoras theorem. But tit for tat.
Pythagoras? Funny. That's the only thing I'm actually good at.
Oh, really?
Angles. It's all about the angles, L. Think about it.
I understand.
I like going out camping. I like climbing mountains. I like shooting guns. In order to be good at those things, you need to understand angles. You know? If you don't, well, one slip and you're dead. In fact, if I didn't calculate the angle properly, I probably wouldn't have been able to snipe this little bastard from that far away.
By the way, is Uncle Hector the one saying this? My dad?
No, that's your sister.
Oh. Well, that's a fair point. Won't lie there. But I feel like it's a little bit more than an angle when it comes down to it. There's always other variables.
The
One, you also have
variables
to
don't
calculate
matter.
the time.
It's all
speed.
about the angle. You're overthinking things. Well, I guess that's what you're supposed to do when you're going to those fancy universities.
Yep.
All they get you to do is overthink. Sometimes, all it takes is just a step. I mean, hey, if you worry about every little prick or every little pitfall in front of you, you'll never end up taking a step. Sometimes, you gotta have the courage to take a risk, to do something that you normally wouldn't do. That's what life's all about.
You're right.
Well, what do you think,
You're right.
old man? Well, I certainly do agree with you. I don't know about Elle, though. She seems to take more after Angela. Not a bad thing. Studious type. Besides, the scholarly type tend to be pretty sexy, if you feel me.
I'll take compliments where they come. Though, I prefer my precautionary nature. Keeps me out of trouble, keeps me from making some mistakes, which would have been easier to see if you just taken a step back. But I won't argue, it's definitely a lot easier just to jump head on in. But I would prefer my steps. Think it over, see how it plays out properly, and if I have no choice, then just play it as it goes.
Huh. I've
There's nothing wrong
thought
with using
about that
both.
approach, actually.
Oh, really?
No. You can't do both.
What do you mean?
It comes down to this. If you're worrying about where you're stepping all the time, you end up overthinking. That's inevitable. If you don't care where you step, and you take steps wildly, you get many opportunities, but you're also going to get hurt plenty. You see, these things are
No doubt.
opposites of each other. They don't really mix very well. You know, that's why me and your mom often get into fights. She's always the, oh, you're supposed to speak like this. But hey, the way I see it, right? We gotta be blunt. We gotta be honest about these things. When you're going out there, and you're putting up all this facade, all this mask bullshit, where do you end up? At the end of the day, you don't really know what you want. You start getting confused.
you start making erratic choices. But I guess when you're wearing the mask, you don't really see it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
look
see
at
where you're
this
going
poor
off this.
sod over here. This guy was pretending to be a priest in a church.
And he got found
It
out.
started off with him playing a role. He was just there to get food. But then the poor sod started getting affected by his role. He started believing he actually was a priest. And that's what ended with him dying. He thought he was a priest, and then he forgot what he was. Maybe not in the abstract, but morphologically, yes, I do know big words. It ended up that way.
Yeah. Well,
And
then he played the
he
role a little
lured
too
the
much.
children away, and he claimed he was doing it for their salvation.
Ugh.
What a load of fucking bullshit, right?
On that I agree.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. When you put on too many masks, you don't know who you are.
I feel like it's just more that the people who keep wearing masks just can't even figure it out from the start. They just assume that the mask they're wearing was them. Anything feels better than nothing. Same thing
That's
you're
the
saying,
philosophy
but...
of fucking cowards. I don't need to wear no fucking mask. I wasn't born with one. And hey, at the end of it, you don't die with a mask on either. You start rotting away, and what's in there? Just a sack of flesh and some fucking bones. No fucking mask there. It's a construct. People make it for themselves. They put themselves in the cage. I'm a hunter. I'm supposed to go out into the wilderness, camp out, wait for my prey, and then swoop in and take the shot. But if I'm worrying about, oh, I'll miss this, or oh, I don't really like doing this, and things like that, you start getting confused. And when you get confused, it doesn't matter if you're the best damn shooter in the world, you're going to miss.
But what if there's more than one when you're hunting your prey? Like, are you just going to wait for them all to split up?
And see, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's about being able to adapt. If you can't adapt, if you're too slow, you're dead. That's it.
That is fair.
Nothing complicated about it. But if you go in thinking there's going to be a herd, thinking that, oh, after I kill this one, all the other ones are going to pounce on me, you start becoming your own enemy, right?
That's fair.
Anyway, I'm getting all philosophical on you. I just called you out here to see.
Ah. See what? There's the vampire here?
Yeah, I mean, you went off to college, right? What are you going to do after that?
I was just going to continue on and see where else I can go in this little field. But I guess that's really up to me. Who knows, maybe something else will spur my fancy.
Well, that's certainly a way to live. Your sister walks up to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. Hey, little sis. I'm pretty proud of you. I'm not the wordy type, but I understand you got some pretty nice brains, right? Don't worry about the old man. I'll take care of him. You know how he gets. He forgets that he's actually an old man.
No. Yeah. We might have to remind him at some point. Maybe a wheelchair?
Don't worry. You know he's too prideful for that. We get him one of those, and then they'll have a hissy fit.
Yeah, sooner or later he'll forget about it. He'll just sit in there, be easier.
But
one of these
you don't
days.
gotta worry. I'm taking care of the old man.
Besides,
Huh.
I'm thinking about filling his shoes pretty soon. Give me
You
something
are?
to do. Yeah.
Taking up the big old
I've been
gun,
going
start
out.
blasting?
Yep. This here was my final test.
Well,
The old man's
congratulations.
probably gonna retire pretty soon.
I think we both know that's gonna be difficult on him.
Nah, I've seen the way he looks. He's pretty proud of me. He
Mhm.
knows I'll be able to handle myself. And besides, the old man isn't stupid. He likes to pretend, but he's a pretty sharp guy. He's starting to see his old age. He's not quite what he used to. He just follows me around to make sure I don't get myself into trouble.
I'd hope so. I'd be worried if something happened to you.
Ah, don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
Hmm.
What matters is that you managed to pull whatever it is you're trying to pull off. Hey, listen. Don't listen to what all the others are saying, alright? You don't need to become a hunter. Just go do what you gotta do. I'll take care of it. If I kill enough for both of us, they can't complain, right?
That will depend on the future. If I have to become a hunter, that's not an issue. I can probably juggle the tasks. Besides, it would give me a point to prove Dad wrong.
She looks at you pretty sharply. Juggle things, huh? I don't know about that, sis.
Oh,
You
really?
can't do two things at the same time. I'm hopeful for you. That you don't have to be like us. You can go out there, build a future for yourself. You got the brains for it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'll stay here, and I'll take care of the rest. I'll keep the old man safe.
That's up to you if you want to protect Dad. What I'm saying is, if I have to, well, maybe I can do something with this degree. Maybe help out a bit more in another way. There's always something we can do.
Like what?
Well, for one, it's honestly quite fun having physics. You can easily create something, maybe even create a little bit of a combustible. Something fun to light them all up.
Little sis, I hate to break it to you, but I
Little?
know more about bombs than you.
That is rude.
It's the truth. Did you not see over there? I blew up the church.
Poor church. I agree.
Hey,
I mean,
that
wielding a
place
bomb versus
got
creating a bomb is
absolutely
obviously different.
decimated by some creepy ritual shit. Okay, it deserved to go.
I won't argue on that. It's a bit sad though that this world has to be so, well, warped. But, like I
Indeed.
said, if it comes down to it and, you know, something comes up, then obviously I don't mind if I have to become a type of hunter. But I would rather do it in my own way. Even if it means nuking a whole place because of some creepy ritual shit. Honestly, bombing it might not have cleared it all up, you never know.
So, which is it? Are you gonna pursue academics, or are you trying to pursue being a hunter?
I already said I would prefer both.
I get it, I get it. Well,
I'm my
you
own
do
person.
you, I guess.
Besides, you know, if I keep up with these academics, then if Dad's right, you know, obviously the looks will come into play too. Never know.
So it would seem. Well, sis, I've got to get going. Next
keep safe.
catch is over in Texas.
Oh. Is it just another one of these, or are you actually amping it up?
Who knows? I'm going to investigate.
Hmm.
I'll see you later. Hey, old
Alright.
man, you coming? Yeah, don't nag me. Hey, Al,
Mm-hmm.
listen. I don't know what it is you're trying to do with your future, but just know that whatever you do, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. I promise you that whatever does come from this, it'll be quite spectacular. Enough to make both you and Mom proud. And definitely to give, Sis here a run for her money.
He looks at you with a faraway gaze. I keep explaining it to you, but you never quite listen. Make both of us proud, huh? It's impossible to do both. But keep trying. I know you'll succeed one day. Now let's get the hell out of here. This place is giving me the creeps.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit weird standing here.
Trial end. Henry, you walk into an unfamiliar, closed-off house. You were called here, not by anyone in particular. You came here of your own volition. At the very end of the hallway, filled with candles, there is a creature. It's bleeding and dying. And standing over it is the silhouette of a very familiar man.
Dad.
So, you're here now.
Yep. I'm here.
Well, what is it? Why did you come here?
I came here to tell you that I'm gonna be okay from now on. I'm gonna be alright. Remember when I came back? When I came back from boarding school, and you told me I need to stop looking for problems to fix. You're right. For the longest time, I painted over everything. Every last single happy memory I tried to find something wrong with because I couldn't let myself be happy. I tried to look at everything from an angle, and I tried to find somebody else to hide and put my anger behind. When I saw your state, as I took care of you year after year, as I saw you deteriorate in front of me, I blamed on everyone. I blamed it on even Aunt Rachel. I blamed it on Uncle John. I blamed it on Stephanie. I had to watch you die. Slowly. And I was so angry. But I was even more terrified of what I would be left with without you. I have gone through ledgers left and right. I have walked back and forth. I have gone through hell and back. But I found something I'm very proud of myself for. I was an idiot. I wanted this world to be black and white for me, yet I had the gall to be a hypocrite about it. I had the gall to draw so many lines that I ended up encasing myself, stewing in my hatred, stewing in my want for attachment, genuine, that I attacked Eleanor. That's part of me. It's an ugly side of myself. It's something I have to live with, that I have to overcome and become more than. And I know I can. because I've discarded that past. The person I was before Henry, I've had to let that go. I wanted to hold on to that past, and I really wanted to investigate it. I wanted to hold on to that Vanderlyn name as that member, as somebody who was born into it. But I wasn't. I wasn't, because the woman who I can't even remember tore me out of there to protect me in her own way. I can't, because I was raised by Aunt Rachel. I can't, because I grew up with wonderful people, including the person I made a promise with to do better. And that is Hugo. So, Father, I will be okay. I have confessed my sins. I have stood before my executioner multiple times, and every time where I expected death and suffering and some kind of punishment, this family just keeps picking me up and helping me. Eleanor protected me. Hugo trusted me without an oath or a vow. He gave me his hand and he told me as long as I said I was with them, I was with them after I went insane. Marina, somebody who I was waiting on for a pipe dream of saving myself, still came to me in my lowest moment. I will be all right, especially in front of everyone. Tony. Tony can hold back and honestly tell me to see this through to the end. I am never, and I mean never, going to lie to myself about what I see again. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to find my place in this world, be it with this family or outside of. But I am going to do that by moving forward with no regrets and facing what I am and what I do. I face the consequences of what I am. And what I am, I have to take responsibility for in another area. That altar was made by you. And I need to face that truth too, the good and the bad. I'm going to live as Henry Redgrave. That is my promise to myself, to my family, and to the people who believe in me. First and foremost, being myself.
What nonsense are you spouting, kid? Who the hell are you?
My name is Henry Redgrave. I am the son of Hermes Redgrave. I have no idea what my mother's name is, besides one, the woman who took me in and taught me. Her name was Rachel Redgrave. I met Stephanie Redgrave later, and she taught me how to garden. I met so many wonderful people in this family. That is who I am.
You speak a lot of nonsense, brat. I'm your father? No, I think you have me mistaken with someone else. My name is Hermes Vanderlyn. I am High Patriarch. I am the left hand of God.
All right, then.
You are an imposter.
No, I'm not an imposter. I'm the real deal. I'm one of a kind, myself, and I'm on a path only I can. My actualization was botched, and I know that. But I am who I am here because I had a real family supporting me. Goodbye. I made a promise to Hugo. And you're the baggage I left behind when I made it.
I see. Henry Redgrave, is it?
Yes.
How funny. The Redgraves are all dead. They died a very long time ago. And here you are spouting such nonsense. Is revenge what you're after? I think you know little of what it is you speak, and little of what I am. I control myself very well. And now you test me.
Test you? I test you by telling you the truth. You say that the Redgraves...
Silence.
No.
You speak a lot, but your words fall flat. Let me show you what it is that I am. The candles all around you flicker out as the room is doused in darkness.
Hmm. Okay. I move forward in the dark.
A little light shines. There is something grotesque squirming on the floor.
I stare, unblinking and unfazed. Is this it?
So, you are not afraid then?
No.
I will ask again. Who are you?
I am Henry Redgrave.
No, you are not. But you can believe it if you like. Just because we believe in something does not make it true. Only a coward hides behind a different name. To be named is to be tied down. That is why I am called the Nameless Shifter. Even Hermes is a previous hollow alias. The fact that you cannot live in this world without a name, that you cannot forge a place for yourself, is indicative of your nature as a coward. Go ahead, become a part of the cog. That is all you are worth in the end.
I am Henry Redgrave, first and foremost, and when I feel like it, I will split from this family if need be to forge my own way. I am finding out where I am and where I'm placed. For now, I'm a Redgrave, and I have trust in me and this name. I will work towards it. You say that that just believing in it won't be enough. Well, guess what? I am working towards it, and I will keep trying harder and harder. Names are not just simple restrictions and leashes. They are part of trust, and they are a bond, and they are a tether, something that keeps us sane, and more importantly, gives us a reason to live. You say I am the last Redgrave. Well, you are wrong. I carry every last good and bad memory of them with me to the very end. And they'll shape me, and they'll help define me. And eventually, I will find a place for myself, be it as a cog or as some greater cause that houses everyone else who is misbegotten. For hollowed out shells like you, I have that capability.
You speak but do not know. You see but do not understand. And because it is that you cannot understand, you end up fractured. I am whole, but in my wholeness you cannot comprehend, and thus I appear hollow. But it is only because your eyes fail you, for you see only vestiges. We are more than we are. I am more than I am, but you are less. This fundamental truth is what separates us. I don't know from which world you've come from, foolish young bastard. But it seems you have been raised on the succor of cowards. To fit in is not how we live. But I suppose there is a different meaning to we when it comes to you. How unfortunate. I had higher hopes for you. That was my folly. This is the end.
Goodbye.
Something lunges out from the dark and slams you up towards the ceiling. Trial end. Tony, you find yourself in a warehouse of some sort. A familiar one. You actually are in charge of this warehouse. It's your job to break it down. You're thinking of making a cafe here.
Is it the same warehouse that had blown up before?
No, this is a different one. From a lot earlier in your career.
Finally, a bit of a new start. To where I could finally get a little more above and gain more knowledge in these demolition things. Does he see Uncle John and Rachel or no? Or are they
Sorry,
just
what
there
did you
right
say?
now? No, hang on. Does he see Uncle John and Rachel, or are they just there on the map?
No, you definitely see them.
As he's done spinning around, he sees Mom, Uncle John. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mother, Uncle John, I don't know how you guys got in here, but come on now. Please. This is one of my first jobs.
Well, you know why we can't leave, Tony. Uncle John says.
Go. No. Let me put a little more respect on your name, Uncle Johannes. You guys couldn't have me have a little bit of a moment for once. After the past few months, but hey. Things gotta get done, don't they? Come on.
That they should. I'm proud of you, kiddo. You've really grown up to be an admirable man. Why don't you come closer? Let me see you.
Is that coming from Rachel?
Yeah.
As much as I would love to, Mother. I seem to be in a deluded dream. They try to fill me with as much happiness as possible, right?
It's not so bad to dream. I mean, it's in small moments like that we all get to be together. Right?
No, but that's not happiness, Mom. Not happiness one bit. As much as I want to embrace you, this isn't the right choice. This is false, placated happiness. And seeing dear old Uncle John there. Oh shit, Vanessa popped up. Is she there in the background?
You don't see her yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Dear old Uncle John? Come on. Last I remember, I took a saw to your neck. What are the both of you guys trying to play at here?
Huh. Don't get full of yourself, kid. I'm not trying to play anything. We're here because of you. You're the one who brought us here. I guess you must feel guilty in some way. You follow the Lord, don't you? You know desecrating the dead is no good. And yet you did it anyway, because you thought it would help the family.
Of course. Family's
That's
my
not a bad
prerogative.
thing, Tony. That's not bad at all. Do anything for family, right? If my head helped you protect the family in some way, then I forgive you. I forgive you, Tony.
Hearing those words, it made Tony's heart beat just a few seconds faster. Double rhythm.
I understand why you don't want to step forward. You're scared, right? Because all of this isn't real? You're scared that if you agree with one of us, that you'll be tied down by something, right? I know how you think, kid. Well, am I right?
You're the man that taught me most.
As a sign of trust, let me do the walking.
Fine. Carry me forth, Uncle John.
So, you have something to say to me, right? Go ahead and say it.
You may have forgiven me now, but taking your head, I do apologize. I'm speaking to a small figment of what I want to hear from you. Isn't that right?
Don't be ridiculous, Tony. You know better. Vainglory is a sin. Melancholy is a sin. The fact that you understand that you did something wrong is already the first step. The second is to seek redemption. Thus is the way of the Lord. And this, illusory though it may be, I'm here to remind you of that. Listen, you did what you had to do. And whether the real me or the me of now agrees or disagrees with your choice, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it happened. You know of the divine plan, yes? God is always
No.
with us. He shepherds us. Every act is already in His plan. He sees your path, Tony. He knows the things that you have done to yourself. He knows the conflicts that you face. And in so doing, He offers a path for you to walk forward. Even if it's only a dream, remember the prophets of old. They received dreams as well. And these dreams, even if they are illusory, can remind you of your own flaws, remind you where you stand in the world. And that's the true way to seek redemption. You know that cutting off my head, desecrating my grave and my body, was the wrong thing to do. But you did so with noble intentions. And though people say that the path to hell is paved with good intentions, we are human. We are only human. Fragile is our mortality. There's a saying of this: memento mori. You must remember, Tony, we are only human, and we make mistakes. But the difference between a sinner, a coward, and a man of the Lord is that we are able to acknowledge what we've done wrong. We admit our mistakes, and then we try to be better. Do I speak falsely, Tony?
You don't, Uncle John.
Oh, please, Johannes. Filling his head with all this talk. There should be a better way to spend this little dream. She steps forward. She places both of her hands to your cheeks, pulls you down, and plants a kiss on your forehead. I know you miss it. I know you need it right now. I know you're going through so many terrible things, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being a good mother to you. I failed you, Tony. I know that. And it pleases me to see you so well.
Mother. The last time I felt that kiss on my forehead was the same day that you died. I do miss it. I do miss it much. But you're gone. Uncle John, your words are wise very. They did make me ponder quite a bit right now, but again, you're dead as well. I don't believe I can listen to either of your words. He may be family. You guys sit in a dream. In my head of what I want you guys to say.
Just because you want us to say it, and we say it to you, does not mean it lacks any meaning, you know? There's no need to think so hard on it. If we really have bad intentions, you can smite us down. I hear you're good at that.
Yeah. I
But
just wanted
this
this
place,
moment.
this place was made for you. We're here for you now. And even if you think to yourself that we are just saying these things because you want to hear them, do you not consider that there is a reason that you're hearing our words now? It's because we come from you. You know that if we were around, most likely we would have said these things to you. We would have loved and cherished you. And we would have been there for you. And I'm sorry for failing, for not being able to guide you when you needed me most. Speaking of which, there's someone else who wants to see you.
Which one of my aunts or uncles want to talk next? Perhaps Dad want to make himself out the woodworks?
Hey, Tony. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. You hit me hard this time now, aren't you? Yeah, sister. Vanessa has. What is it that you may have to say, sister?
I don't know. I'm here because of you. I think you're the one who has something to say to me.
You know? Johannes, Vanessa, and Rachel. I don't think there's much left I have to say to the rest of you guys. I want to see the family in strength. I lament every single one of your guys' death. And I was weak that day. Now, weak, I am no longer. Lamenting, sure. I think all three of you guys, my family. I wish to see you guys on top of the foes we had faced, the enemies we had killed, had slain. Come close. But you know what? I think I've said, I think you guys said, there's enough. Tony begins to step forward as he tries to push past Vanessa. He's not leaving them behind, but leaving them in remembrance as memories, as encouragement to get more stronger. So not only him, but his own family does not have to have these conversations.
But will you be happy there? Is that who you really are?
And who's saying that?
Vanessa.
You know, you asking that brings up a bit of a trolley situation. I could destroy the entire train happily and save everybody, but then I kill everybody on the train. Right?
The world isn't so grim, Tony. Wanting to save someone and failing to save them does not mean that you are responsible for their death.
It never
You've lost
declared.
yourself, brother.
Oh shit, failed.
You're not usually like this. Are you sure that this is the path you want to walk on? You know you don't have to do this alone, right? We're all here with you, even if we can't physically be there. We're here to help. And for the record, I don't blame you for my death. I mean, I got a horror story ending. Kinda crazy, right? Fits into one of my books. Don't beat yourself over it. I know you tried your best.
Damn it, Vanessa. You're right. You know, I thought I would be okay with just Hugo being able to beat me when I had lost control. Or when I would eventually lose control. But then that would place that grief in his hands. I even went out of my way to fight him recently. Okay? Just to make sure he can beat me. After he beat me, then what? Did he lose control like me? Vanessa. A little sister. You've always been smarter than me. I have been losing myself. You're right. You're right, Vanessa.
So, what are you gonna do now?
There's a few options. And zoom the map out. So is Boogie actually still sitting over there?
He's been there
I
the
forget.
entire time, but you haven't really been paying attention to him.
Hey, Boogie, you damn bastard.
Oh? What's this? You're calling me out. What do you want, dear little Tony?
I just wanted to make sure that this was but a mere dream.
A mere dream? Oh, how rude. You'll see. You'll all see.
So you took us elsewhere. So these are not my family members standing in front of me.
I don't know. You're the one who brought them here. Why blame me? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? I can feel your hesitation. What's wrong? Not gonna give dear old mommy a hug? You're so mistrusting. Here I use my power to reunite you with your family, and you squander it away.
No, that's where you're wrong. Boogie, I stand here staring at each other's of his lost family member's face. I just really wanted to enjoy seeing them again. That's all.
Seeing them, they had plenty to say. Not going to listen? Oh, but dear old Tony doesn't do very well at listening. Always so quick to passion. Right?
It's how they brought me. If I make the wrong decision now, then hey, That is me. It's not what I fear. I don't fear what I do, Boogie. It's more the sense of if I fully divulge, who's there to stop me? I mean, I got Hugo. I don't want him to do it, sure, but it's there. And we got little Henry. He could definitely do it. Finding an option to these things right here. You really put me in a dilemma there, Boogie. You really did, you little bastard. But I expect no less from Mr. Fear himself.
The entire room darkens.
Ooh, can you invert the thing, actually? That would be awesome. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Ah, come
Dear
on,
old
Boogie.
Tony,
Did
you know not what you are up against. I have been preying on humans for longer than you can possibly imagine. And I know exactly what it is that you are afraid of.
And you know what, Boogie? Come on. I've already dealt with enough loss. Just bring it already. Throw your
His
worst,
size
buddy.
increases, the shadows spread. Here and there, they coalesce. He rips Vanessa from in front of you. Ooh my, she's just a delectable treat. What's wrong? Not going to save her? Then again,
They is touching a
it's
phantom.
never
Come on,
been
Boogie.
about
She's
saving
already
them.
dead.
I see. Good
Wipe
choice, good
Johannes.
choice.
Wipe Johannes and my mother from here. Do as you wish. I lament the sight once more, but hey. I've already sawed one's head off, and I seen one hanging from a fence, and my dear mother.
He rips Vanessa to pieces. Rachel is smothered in darkness, her form fading until not even a shadow is cast. Oh, Tony, you are such a treat. Delectable. He stomps Uncle John into the pavement, completely crushing his head. He said 3 Hail Marys and died a dog's death. Does it please you, now that the phantoms are out of the way? That's all they were, right? Phantoms.
Nay, that's what they
Well,
could have been.
Tony,
That's what they could have been, Boogie. That's what they
now
could.
you're second guessing yourself. You're not making a lot of sense. Then again, you never did make a lot of sense. A
No, I'm
blunder.
saying that in the sense of where or when did you take me, buddy? You probably could have helped me kill them much sooner than they actually should have been.
My friend, the show is just beginning. Darkness
How much
envelops everything.
longer?
There is no light anymore. You are who you are, Tony Redgrave, and you've shown everyone here what you are. And
Of
Triumph.
course.
Well. We all return to the waking world. All of you wake up from your slumber. Oh, look at all the sleepyheads. Had a nice dream.
The hell. Good morning to you as well, Boogie.
Yeah.
Put me through one hell of a time.
All of us, I'm guessing.
Thank you for that.
It wasn't
Oh,
like it was enlightening.
Oh, it must feel devastating. But don't take it too harshly, everyone. You all did very, very well.
Why are you
But
coughing?
there seems to have been a problem. You see, one of you did succeed.
really?
Who succeeded?
Might that be?
Grace?
Probably Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you put me in these bindings, girl? You're playing with fire.
Or Marina.
You hear a laugh. Hey, listen, I'm tired of your tricks, you piece of shit. I had a terrible time in there. You see, while you guys were so-called distracting the boogeyman, she has been setting up a rite to seal spirits. So you see, dear audience, I'm in a bit of a bind. No pun intended. I suppose I should expect no less from being in this tiny, fragmented form. Oh, noble Redgraves, you have given me such a wonderful time. But unfortunately, every show must reach its curtain call, and there is someone who desperately wants to see you.
Desperately wants to
The
see us.
boogeyman falls to the floor. He takes off the mask.
Oh no.
You see a bloody tableau and a familiar face.
Come on, Uncle Paul. That's my dad. Yeah.
I guess so. It's Uncle Paul.
Uncle Paul?
It is.
This fucker took Uncle Paul's body. Oh shit.
The book had it, you know. Could have guessed from the book, but
Thought you were.
You're all fakes. Fakes. You're not real. What filthy illusion are you going to show me this time, you damnable spirit?
Well,
I'm tired of your trickery. My family's dead. How much longer will you haunt me?
Hey, you know what? Shit. Who has a gun out right now?
I'm gonna hand you my gun, actually.
Yeah.
It's the one I had originally.
Grabbing the gun.
I'm gonna make a choice.
Illinois.
You fools, illusions though you may be, this haunting reminder is suffocating.
I
We
guess
see
he
a
failed
man
his trials.
at the end of his ropes. Let me monologue for a bit, buddy.
Oh yeah, I got
I have something I want to say to him before it ends too, so I'll hold off.
I'm sorry for failing all of you. I should have been there. But make no mistake, I will avenge you. Ah, you cruel spirit. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so devastating. Amidst the ashes, I can smell it. Burning flesh. My home in ruins. What a terrible time to be alive. It's time to do as red graves do. And bury the past. What an utterly cruel world. And this twisted spirit is all we have to rely on. What say you, revenants, filthy evils of my making?
We thought you died.
It's all of you that died.
We didn't
I was
die.
cursed to be the survivor.
Uncle Paul.
Hang on. He's gonna point the gun at Eleanor. This is mine. We've already been through enough.
I would nod at you.
Father, you see me as a revenant, the ones I've seen before. You failed your trial. Worse than I have, it seems. You cannot accept this reality. You cannot accept the fact that everybody's already gone.
There is no reality. You fool. God is dead. And we have killed them. No wonder all the Magi are scrambling to ascend. They think that they can bring him back, but they are clinging to a corpse. I know this truth now. If there is no God, then this reality is broken. It makes sense why the world is so utterly deranged. But worry not, my dear family. Even if you are revenants, I will put you to rest, as true red graves do. There is a noose around his neck. It hangs limply. A man at the end. A man who has seen too much and felt too little. And so, the second act comes to a close. The war begins. The time of judgment is nigh. I will show you the real truth of this world. Prepare yourselves. He draws a sword. Many of them, in fact. You face the fallen hunter, Paul Redgrave. What a way to begin the act of war. End session.
I was really hoping this thing was